Okay, Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for August 2018. This is for all sun, moon, and rising signs of Sagittarius. If you do not know your rising or your moon sign, you can do a Google search. Just know your time of birth. If you don't know your time of birth, just use the standard time, 12 p.m. That'll get you the closest match to your natal chart. Okay, if anybody would like a private reading, you can reach me at www.newagesupply.store. Sorry, I shut off my air conditioner because I feel like the background noise is too much. I should have shut it off before I started the video, so my apologies. But also, what I wanted to say was to be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and also hit that little bell so you can be notified for the next time I post a reading or an event. All right, so I'm not going to go on with the chitter chatter. I'm just going to get right into your reading. Okay, Sag? All right, Sagittarius, August 2018. All right, card fell out. Let's see what this is. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is a new beginning. A new beginning could be a financial beginning. Feeling grounded, feeling stable, the beginning stages of that. Starting fresh, something starting new. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in the deck. That just fell out and I wanted to acknowledge it. I was just going to say right before I started the reading, I was feeling a little upbeat. So maybe things are smoothing over for Sagittarius. Well, let's see. That's sort of what it feels like. Could be starting a new job somewhere. Sagittarius, what's going on? Sagittarius, August 2018. First card out, the Magician. Second card, Princess of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The All-Gifted. The Five of Pentacles. The Princess of Swords. It was in reverse. I don't normally honor that, but I just am being compelled to. The Wheel of Fortune also came out in reverse. The Four of Wands. That's strange. These two came out together. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. That's strange. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Okay. So the Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. That's feeling victorious in a situation. But what's grounding the reading is the Five of Pentacles right in the center. And, you know, that's a feeling of lack. That is a struggle of some sort. It could be financial, emotional, where you're living, a physical lack. And I feel like, especially where that Ace of Pentacles popped out, I feel like this is something that you're struggling with, okay? I feel like there's decisions to be made, okay? Your stability is definitely what's important to you. Your foundation could be financial, could be, and I'm feeling like this is more financial than anything. Now, it could be in revolving a relationship or, you know, something like that other than finances. But the general main energy is your feeling of lack of stability, you know, not being able to start a new karmic cycle. But with the Magician, it's telling you here that you really do have everything it takes to be able to turn this karmic wheel upright. You are being guided. You have been given the tools in order to do so with this All Gifted. I'm using the Tarot Apocalypsis deck. This deck doesn't have 78 cards like the... Oh gosh, I'm tripping over my words. This deck does not have the 78 cards that the traditional tarot has. It has an extra card. So the 79th card is the All Gifted. The All Gifted means gifts being bestowed upon you, or you giving somebody else a gift. But this is knowledge, the all-knowing. This is very intelligent, which fits perfectly for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is extremely intelligent. They're a very logical sign. And you know, with the Magician crowning the All Gifted, you know, that's just reiterating that you really do have everything that it takes, but you're not feeling that way. You're feeling a lack. You're feeling a lack of information. You're feeling that you don't have enough information to go off of. But there's a commitment here, something that you're committed to. You're committed to the work being put in. You're committed to this cycle. You know, you're committed to figuring this out. There's a decision that needs to be made at some point, and a change of direction, and trying to figure out which direction to go in order to have success with the Six of Wands and to regain your stability. And you are at the beginning phases of that, which is probably why the karmic wheel isn't quite upright yet. But the fact that it's here and it is such a positive card, and the first card that fell out was the Ace of Pentacles, is just telling me you're on the brink of that. Okay, so this feeling of lack is temporary. And just be sure that, you know, with this Princess of Swords in reverse, you know, this could be somebody in your environment that isn't quite honest, or is just really harsh, and just, you know, really harsh with their words and the way that they're coming at you. And you could be feeling a lack of support here, you know, because of somebody else's judgments, you know. And this is a very judgmental person, a very you know, the Princess of Swords reverse reminds me of a person who isn't in control of their own emotions and lash out on other people. It's a very immature way of being. This can also be somebody who is deceitful, who will smoke and mirrors, you know, to try to get you to believe that you are... There's a certain aspect about yourself that isn't true. But with the All Gifted, you know better. You know better. This is just annoying. And this is a feeling of lack, like, why do I deserve this from you? You know, and so you're kind of just deciding, you know, right now, do I even want to be dealing with this situation or not? You know, and this, with this All Gifted, this is embracing your true nature. You know, your true nature is this Queen of Wands. You know, this fire. You're a fire sign. This is a fiery energy. This is somebody who knows what they want and won't tolerate getting less than that. And this is the decision that needs to be made. And it's because this is something you're committed to. Whoever this Princess of Swords in reverse is, this is a commitment. This is a connection. And this is some sort of connection. It could be family, love, or work, you know. And you know what you're worth with this Queen of Wands. You know your worth. And you may be feeling like you don't have the ability or the authority to make a difference or make a change, but that's not true. And with this, with the Magician here, you know, you have more in your pocket than you realize to be able to move forward and get grounded and feel stable in this. But with this Five of Pentacles, and with the Six of Wands right here, you're no longer willing to tolerate this. And it's just going to take a little bit of time before you regain this stability in order to move forward. But I want to clarify using the mini Rider-Waite for this Princess of Swords in reverse. What is this about? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, getting clear. Justice. The Justice came out in reverse. And the High Priestess. Yeah, see? And the High Priestess, and at the bottom of this deck is the Seven of Wands, which is, like I said, being firm, standing your ground, defending yourself. You know, you feel like you have to defend yourself against this, whatever this is. And, you know, and you're going to have to come to a decision at some point. This is going to be a decision that you're going to have to make, and it's not an easy one because, you know, there is a commitment here. And but this person, they're very critical, you know, and you're not feeling the balance in this. You're not feeling justice in this. You're not feeling the victory in this relationship. You're not seeing where excuse me, you're not seeing where this could move you forward, but you're becoming clear in that. You're using your intuition, especially with this all gifted. You're definitely using your intuition and trusting yourself that a direction, a path needs to be decided on in order for your cycle to begin, for a new karmic cycle, because you're ready for it. With this Queen of Wands, you're totally ready, but you're just making sure without a shadow of a doubt that you're making the right choice, because you're very clear about what's going on around you, even though this person likes to put up the smoke and mirrors and likes to blame you or accuse you of certain things. And kind of, I feel like they're deflecting. I feel like they're taking their own personal energy and whatever's going on with them and kind of turning it on you. And you're just like, okay, at first I was absorbing this and, you know, evaluating it and thinking maybe they're right. But now you're at a place where you're like, no, that's not true. But if you're not going to care about me and give me what it is that I need to feel stable in this, to feel abundant in this, then I need to make a choice. And that's what you're getting clear about. And with the Ace of Pentacles that came out and this Six of Wands here, you're heading towards that. So it won't be long at all by the time that, you know, for this wheel to turn upright. And I am willing to bet that when I come back with the mid-months, this wheel will be upright. If it's present, it'll be upright. I'm willing to bet on that, because you're definitely standing your ground. You're not tolerating less than what you've been treating. You're taking control of it, and you're making a decision based off of logic, not emotion, because you know what you deserve. All right, let's get some guidance cards for Sagittarius. Yeah, moving on. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You know what? Clarity of belief. This is the Ace of Swords. You know, the moving on, that's coming to a decision. You're like, okay, unfortunately, and with the water here and this being green, this tells me that this is an emotional choice, okay, that you're making. This is something that you've put clear thought into. The thought that was used wasn't based off of emotion. But once the decision is made to move on, that's when the emotion starts. You start to feel it. And even though it doesn't feel great, you know it's necessary. Because with the clarity of belief, you're getting the truth in a situation. You know, you're figuring this out. This is honesty. This is seeing things for what they are. Cutting through the bullshit, you know, that this person is, you know, kind of just putting on you. I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. It's like this is that smoke and mirrors, clearing that up and seeing the truth, but trusting your intuition on that. Sagittarius. Yeah, daydreams and decisions. You know, the karmic wheel is in reverse here. And like I said, this isn't an easy decision to make. And there may be confliction. You know, maybe you're conflicted within yourself on what the right decision is to make here. Because you don't want to hurt anybody, but you don't want to feel like you're not worth anything either. And if this is what somebody's going to keep bringing to the table, then you're going to have to make the choice to move on. And it's not easy for you to do that, because what this other person or situation is not understanding is that they're on the chopping block right now. they're ready to get chopped and they don't even know it's coming, you know, because they don't even realize how they're being. And I think you're aware of that, which is what's making it difficult to make this decision. And if they are aware of it, they're not taking you seriously. But once that decision is made to not tolerate anything less, they're going to see it and they're going to be like, it's going to be like an oh shit moment for them. But you're going to be like, well, I'm sorry, it's too late. Some of you may be forgiving and understand and try to give them another opportunity to redeem themselves, but then there's going to be some of you where you're going to be like, well, I've given you many opportunities to redeem yourself and treat me better, treat me like a human being, treat me like somebody who is not an idiot. I do know what I'm talking about, and I have a voice too, and without being overpowered. Because when, you know, I just feel like you're being misunderstood and you're not going to tolerate it anymore because you know that you deserve better. Well, Sag, I hope that made sense, and I'll be back with mid-months to see how this is working out, how this is flowing. But leave me a comment below to let me know what you think. And also, again, be sure to hit the like, share, subscribe button, as well as the bell, so you can be notified once I do post those mid-months. They should be out before the 15th for the weeks of 15th to the 31st. And anybody interested in a private reading, you can go to www.newagesupply.store. It's also a shop, so you can look around, be my guest. I have a ton of items up there, and I will be updating the site and putting some more, adding some more products to the site. It's a pretty big shop, so there's a lot of stuff there. But it was good to see your reading, and I mean, it's good to be back. I can't wait for Mercury to be direct because I keep stuttering and tripping over my words. But all right, Sagittarius, I'm glad to be back, and good luck.